Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome again. This is, you are officially to my new series of Mid-City TV. And we are starting out, I'm very happy with our first guest, with Mario Duarte. Hello, Mario. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Yes. So just to let everybody know, you can always be putting comments in and I'll check the comments, any questions that you have for Mario. But Mario is an alternative medicine therapist. He works mostly with biomagnetism. He'll also tell us some of the other things that he does. But I invited him on here because I know a lot of you and the followers out there are interested in alternative medicine, especially where you can go in Merida to get quality alternative medicine and to see some of the options that there are out there. And so I went to, and saw Mario about a year ago, I guess, a year and a half ago or so. And he did a session of me of biomagnetism, and then we also got into the tub, which he'll talk to you about that therapy as well. And it was really helpful for me at the time. So I wanted to have him on the show and introduce you to him. And so Mario, tell us a little bit about yourself, what it is that you do.
Okay, of course. Uh, I'm Mario Duarte. I'm a biomagnetic therapist and vitalist, and I'm 39 years old. And I started this like 5 years ago. Uh, how did I become a therapist, right? I used to be in a total different area about construction and cranes and things like that.
Oh, okay.
But I have a daughter that right now she's 12 years old,
Right.
and she got the influenza virus when she was younger. So I start seeing my daughter like very, very sick.
Oh, okay.
So I start sending her to the doctor, and I never saw like she started to feeling well.
Right. An improvement.
Yeah, the improvement. So somebody tell me to take my daughter to the magnet guys, and
Right.
I was a very skeptic guy. I really didn't believe in that, but I was desperate because I saw her becoming sicker and sicker and sicker, and I started to nebulize her every day and things like that. So I took my daughter to the magnet guys, and this guy just grabbed my little daughter's feet, start talking to her feet, and it's a binary about uh, taking the feet and ask the body, and the body is so intelligent that answers. So this guy tells me like your daughter had an influenza 3 years ago, and she still has it.
So
Okay,
wait, so she had influenza. She had the flu.
Influ-
Flu.
influenza. Yeah. So he told me, don't worry about it. It's something. This is easy to heal. So after 3 sessions or 3 weeks, I start seeing my daughter become so well that I was impressed. So I asked this guy, okay, you know what? I really want to do this, to learn how to do this. I want to change my life, and I want to help people like that because it's a non-invasive therapy, and I saw the benefits of it. So this guy
Right.
tells me, okay, Doctor Isaac Gois Duran is he discovered this back in 1988.
Hmm.
So if you want to learn how to do this, you have to go to Mexico City. So I start training in Mexico City with Dr. Isaac Gois, And
And when was this, you said? How many years ago?
5 years ago.
5 years. Okay.
5 years ago.
Hmm.
So I started to get involved in all these alternatives therapies. So I started studying another therapist, alternative therapist, and here I am right now.
And here you are, right? Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's an incredible story. I know a lot of people do start in alternative medicine from very personal experience and see that,
yeah,
wow, it's something that really does make a big difference. And I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see, because I think I have a picture of your daughter doing biomagnetism.
yeah.
I think you sent me that. So let me see. All right. So there's Mario, and his daughter, I believe, is the next one over here. Hold on. She was the first one. There she is.
Yeah.
Yes.
There
Yeah.
she is.
There she is, getting well
Yeah,
from the flu. Right?
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about. So you decided to go to Mexico City and get trained. So how was that process? What is
Okay,
it that you did?
okay. Well, the process is it's quite simple, but they start to showing you how the body works and how this binary exchange between therapist and the body. And you can see when you touch these people feet, when you ask, one of the feet
Okay.
will go longer. So you have to train a lot because you don't, it's not like it comes naturally, you know? You have to understand how the body works and the feet. So uh, when you take the first course of biomagnetics, of medic biomagnetics, when you wanna change the level that is bioenergy, you have to cure 100 people before. So in a lapse of 6 months, when you come back to Mexico from Mexico, I started telling all my relatives, my friends, like whatever you need, I will be for you, and I'm not gonna charge anything. So I start like training to see that binary combination between the body and the therapist. And it was very difficult at the beginning because you don't know really. There is a lot of false positives, you know. But
Right.
when you get comfortable and you believe in yourself and you start doing it and you start seeing people's lives change, you know, diseases that are very rare, and the what you see a lot in these people is that the immune system is very low, so they can get sick very easy, you know.
Right.
So I keep on going, and then when I said okay, I'm ready, I went back to Mexico City and tell Dr. Isagois, well, I'm ready. Are you ready for the next level? He asked me, okay, so I'm gonna ask your body if you already did your homework. And when he did it to me, he's like, okay, you're ready. So let's move on to the next level.
Yeah, because your body wouldn't lie.
Yeah,
Everything your body it just tells the truth about your condition, which is what I've learned from you. So when you say that they said you have to go cure 100 people, that means they had to come to you with an ailment, with some sort of emotional or physical issue or problem, and you had to make them feel better. You
yes,
And they had to say, yes, wow, this really made me feel better. This really helped my condition.
yeah,
And
yeah,
once that was done, you went back to Mexico City, and the doctor he did this process, because this is the stance basically, or the
Yeah,
what it looks like.
that's called advanced kinesiology.
Ah, okay. So this
Yeah,
is and we're going to talk about that in just a minute.
yeah.
About, yeah, because that's another really interesting part of the biomagnetism. Okay, so then as you moved along in your training, what
Sorry.
happened? So then you were going to go on. So then you were going to into an advanced. Once the what was your teacher's name?
Dr. Isaac Gois Duran.
Okay, so Dr. Isaac Guran
Gois.
Gois. Well, once he said, okay, you were ready. He did biomagnetism on you, and your body said, yeah, you're ready for it. Then
Yeah.
what happened?
Then you take the next level. There is like healing people at the distance, not with not even having close to you, because the mind uh, works as same as if the people are in front of you or not, and it's called bioenergetics and
Oh,
tele bioenergetics. So you start seeing things that are very uh, difficult to understand, because you can heal these people. Like I start healing a people that she was in Italy.
okay.
So I
Via video chat or via telephone?
yeah, via telephone. She gave me her name, her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sent her one picture of me, and she sent me one picture of her.
Right.
And I talk to these people, and let's say at 3 o'clock we're gonna connect. Okay, so you just think about me, and I will think about you, and I start asking to myself what kind of disease she has, and start putting the magnets in my body. But I was thinking that she's the ones who need it, and that was my first time. And she calls me the 2 days, and she's like, Mario, I feel great. It's very skeptical, okay?
Right.
But thought travels at the speed of sound, at the speed of
Right.
light, So I keep on studying it. I keep on doing it, and it's amazing the things that you can see with this therapy.
So when you did it, but with by distance, you say you were on a video call, or you just saw a picture of her and she saw a picture of you, or were
Just
you
a
actually
pic.
in a call when you were putting the magnets on yourself?
No, yeah, I just get a phone call, and then she sent me a picture of herself, so I can visualize her.
Okay. And then
And
that was it. So you weren't actually live like we are together when you were actually
no,
healing her. It was
yeah, yeah,
separate. Ah, wow, that's fascinating.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
energetically. And
yeah,
what were her results with you? She was your first one that you did distantly.
yeah.
Your first patient.
She calls me 2 days later, and she told me that she was feeling so great.
Wow.
So that's when you realize that these things works. That uh, we have a lot of power. You know,
And
we're
energetically
spiritual
connected.
beings. Yeah, yeah. And there's no
Right.
barriers for that. You can heal a lot of people at the distance.
Right. Yeah. That's fascinating. It actually is probably a very good thing now during COVID, when a lot of people don't maybe want to leave
Yes.
their house, or they'd rather stay at home if they have that option of distance healing in energy. So okay, so let's say that somebody is a real skeptic, and they're like, no, there's no way, like you were before you went and brought your
Yeah.
daughter, right? So does somebody actually have to believe this might happen in order for it to happen, or can you, like if you're going to work with somebody distantly, and they're like, I don't know if this is going to work. What is the process there?
Okay, first, if you believe it, you can create it. Okay.
Right.
It's very difficult to work with those kind of people, but the results are the same. It doesn't matter if he believes it or he doesn't believe it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you connect into their energy, then
Yes.
you can be
Totally.
very healing.
Yes, of course.
So, you know, what you were telling me the other day when I visited you in your clinic was about the Biomagnetic Neuropsychology. And that was something that was really new to me. So can you tell us, I know you specialize in that, correct?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what that is.
Okay. Well, neuropsychology, biomagnetism, it's changed a little bit because you don't put magnets like this.
Okay.
It's a pulsant magnetic. It's a machine, okay, that starts sending pulses to the brain. So it it was made. The discovery of this was the son of Dr. Isaac Goyce. My teacher was his son, Moises Goyce. And with this, you can change the way you think. Okay? You can change. Uh, it's like having a problem that you have it right in front of your nose and you cannot see where to go to 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 save it to. So after that, you can see it right here. So you can see that the problem, it's not really a problem. So you can go from this angle and this angle and this angle and this angle, and you improve it, your way of thinking. It's made for emotions. Okay.
Okay.
So you can change what really does this therapy is that it gives you a 30-minute lapse, so the brain, you have hyperplasticity.
Okay.
Okay. And with that, you can take out the bad things in the people's mind, and you put some new things, some
Like what?
positive
Can you
things.
give us an example? Like what would be the bad things and what would be
Okay.
the good things?
It's like you are in a depression.
Okay.
Okay. And you start thinking all day long, uh, this is bad, I'm going to die, I don't want to live, I don't want to go out, I don't want
Right.
to
Have
be
suicidal
with
thoughts.
anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with this, you can change the way it thinks, like creating new roads in the brain.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when they change and you see that you can go to another road, you it's like very very fast way of taking out these thoughts that you have in your mind. And it can be rage, uh, anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
depression. I don't know. There is like 30 emotions that you can change, and
An
you start.
emotion that is really dragging you down, that is really not letting you progress, that is
Yes,
keeping you down.
yes. Always when you take out a bad habit, you have to put a new one. And
Right.
with that lapse of 30 minutes of hyperplasticity, you can do that. And then you seal it. And so it keeps in the subconscious mind of the patient. So they start like thinking a lot
Along a new path.
better, a lot clearer, you know.
Right.
And
So,
I've seen like diseases like TOC, like trastorno obsesivo compulsivo, like
obsessive compulsive disorder.
yeah, obsessive compulsive. And in one session, they change a lot. Those
Wow.
yeah, those thoughts.
So what would be the process? I'm going through some of these pictures so that people can kind of see maybe what this is. So let's say that somebody has a real severe issue with depression. They have a real problem with depression, and they go see you. What would be the process for you for the treatment?
Okay, the process. The first is I gave them a 5 minute talk,
Mm-hmm.
not more, about what they're feeling, what they think the depression is for.
Okay.
Okay, and then I put them in the therapeutic table, and I grab the feet, and I ask the body of the patient what is the situation that she's coming through. So after that, I gave them to read some cards, and the body is so intelligent and the mind that when you ask the body to read something, your one of your feet is going to be longer than other. That's kinesiology. So when you ask for these 32 pictures to your body, some will give me nothing and some will give me an answer. So I tell the patient to put in the left side the cards that doesn't do anything, and in the other side to put the cards so that they put other cards that have a controversy with the mind of the people. So they after that I take those cards, I put it in a software, and they give me it's a mathematical. I don't know how to say it in English. It's they give me a formula, okay,
Okay. Right.
so I can treat a specific points of the brain.
So
After
this is
that,
something that you don't just go with your feet. You actually have them look at these cards, and then you have some technological help. The
yes,
computer that is programmed for this particular treatment helps you
yes,
and will tell you the particular points that they need to work on, or that you need to
yes,
put the.
the particular points that I have to put in the people's head.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so after that, I with a projector I project uh, an image of where the points in the head. You can see it in the front, in the sides, here up, and in the back. So
Right.
after that, I put some stickers so I remember where the points are. And I think you have some pictures, right?
Yeah,
Of
I was showing them not too long ago. Let me bring them back up here.
yeah.
Uh,
And
yeah.
after that, I put the machine. So the machine will stimulate the neurons. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
stimulated neurons, and they will change the path, the way the neurons work, and they stimulate those areas.
Okay, and it
Then
doesn't hurt. The patient doesn't feel it, or
no, you can. It doesn't feel. It's a pulsar magnet.
right,
Actually, the only way you can see that it's working if you put a magnet, and you will see how the pulse will move the magnet, but it doesn't have a sound, a smell, and a sensation of nothing.
right.
But it works inside of your brain.
So is this like how many treatments would somebody have to have if they have severe depression or obsessive compulsive disorder? How many treatments would they need to help them feel better?
One, maximum two.
Wow,
Yeah, it's
that's
really
pretty.
it's really quick, and there's always the how the patient wants to get well. You know,
Hmm.
like if the patient is like, I really want to get well, she will get well a lot faster
Right, right,
than 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 a person that maybe the parents bring them to therapy, and they just like do whatever I want, do whatever you want, and but I don't believe in this, and I'm gonna keep in
right,
my depression, because
right,
sometimes depression, it helps these people to get things from their parents, from their husband, from their
right.
wife, from their kids, right? So who are the persons that heal uh, faster? The people that want to get better faster, you
Right,
know?
right. It has to be a group effort. The
Yeah,
the therapist, the person, and probably some of their support
yeah,
around their loved ones. Yeah.
yes, exactly.
So somewhat let's talk a little bit also about some of the other treatments that you do, because I went into that bath and that was really relaxing and really really nice. Can you explain exactly what it is that I did a year ago?
Yes, of course. Okay, this is a bathtub where you get in water all of your body,
Hmm.
and it's a thermal therapy with
Hmm.
salt. Okay, so what happens? The salt. Well, let's start from the beginning. The water, it's at 38 centigrades.
Okay.
Centigrados,
Celsius.
Celsius, yeah. So what happened? The pores of your body open, and there is like 4 kilos of salt inside. So what it really does, it's a percutaneous dialysis that it will help you to clean the blood of your body. How? By it treats three organs: the liver, the kidneys, and the lungs. So what it really does is taking out all the carbonic acid from the lungs, the uric acid from the kidneys.
Right.
Okay, it cleans your liver, and all the lactic acid from the muscles. So that's why you feel so relaxed, because it works in the nervous system, and drags out all the toxins and all the heavy metals of your body. So that's why you feel so good after doing it, and it lasts 20 to 30 minutes only.
Right. You
What
mean
your
you're in the bath?
body,
You're in the bath for 20 or 30 minutes.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So your body does it for you, but it will take him like 3 days or four to do it. And with this, you can do it in 30 minutes.
Right, right. So, okay, so that both with biomagnetism and neuropsychology and the bath treatment. what are the symptoms? Like how do you know that you might benefit from this? If you're feeling, what are some of the ailments or that people have, and they say, you know what, I should probably go see Mario.
Yeah. Okay. Biomagnetic therapy works for 350 diseases, pathologies. Okay. And
What are some of,
very,
let's name like the most popular ones or the most well-known maybe ones. Just a couple, give an example.
okay. It can, you can do it just for when you are in a cough, well,
Like a cold.
a cold, yeah, a respiratory, and it can escalate to people with cancer, with HIV, and but it's like endless. Uh, all the known pathologies you can treat it with magnets.
So basically, if you have a chronic illness, most likely you can benefit from biomagnetism in some way.
Yeah, of
If
course.
not,
Things that doesn't that do not that the biomagnetic can do is mechanical things in the body. Like if you break a bone,
yeah,
you're not going to be able to heal it. I can heal the inflammation of that, but you will have to go to the medic and put
right,
you know.
right.
But there is a lot of diseases that people don't even know they have it. And there is one thing that it's very important to know, that sometimes it's an emotion, and when you take up that emotion, the pathology goes like this.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes it's physically manifesting in your body, but it's really stemming from an emotion.
Yeah, created by yourself. It's a sophrological thing,
Right.
but it's very satisfying for all the therapists to see how fast the people can heal if they believe in themselves too.
Sure. Right. Well, we'll go ahead and kind of close up here, but can you tell our followers where they can find you, or how? Of course, I'll leave your information too, just so everybody knows. I'll leave his number. You can check in the writing below, and I'll leave his phone number and his contact. But you can go ahead and let us know as well, Mario.
Yeah, sure. I'm in San Ramon Norte, and my telephone number to make an appointment, it's 99 99 49 31 67.
Okay. So let's see. I'll put that up there. So if you want to write that down, I put it on the chat. And good.
Yes.
And you work Monday through Saturday, office hours.
Monday to Fridays, from 9 to 1 and 4 to 8.
Okay. And are you still doing the distance? Like, so let's say somebody doesn't want to go out, or let's say somebody has COVID at their house. Can you work with them distantly?
Yes, of course. Of course. And there's another things for coronavirus that I can show to the people so they can get better a lot faster.
A lot quicker. Right. Yeah. Right. Well, very good. So we'll go ahead and close that. Thanks so much for joining me, Mario. And soon I'm going to be getting another treatment. So I'll show everybody kind of how that goes with biomagnetism. But thanks again for joining us, and I will see you very soon. Don't forget. Yes, thank you. All right, and thank you everybody for coming. And don't forget to follow us on Mid City Beat, Facebook and Instagram. And have a great Monday.
Thank you